Welcome back to Digital First Podcast. I am your host, Akhona Mbhele, and today we are talking all things website development and maintenance with Teboho. Teboho, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you, Akhona. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm okay, thanks.
Can you take us through your role at Jordan Digital?
Okay, my role is to support and maintain websites. So I'm a web administrator at Jordan.
What does it take to be a web administrator in terms of education and experience?
Firstly, you would have to you have a degree or a diploma in IT, and you would have to have some experience with programming as well. Yeah, you'd have to have some experience in the workplace, like your work integrated learning and your internships. Yeah.
What would you say are the essential components of effective website management?
Firstly, it would be security. The websites have to be secured. The websites have to be mobile friendly, because most people nowadays just go to their phones and scroll the internet. No one just likes to go to their computer every day. You know, there's social media, there's what else is there? There's social media, videos, YouTube.
Yes.
People like to get entertained,
Yes.
so they use their phones most of the time.
Okay, so what is the process of developing a website?
Firstly, you'd have to get the scope from the client.
Yes.
So we'd have the initial meeting with the client. The client will tell us what they want, how they want the website to look.
Yes.
From that meeting, we would have the design phase where we would come up with a wireframe or a prototype
Yes.
that the client will have to test, make adjustments here and there before it comes to the development. That's where we get our hands dirty and code, fix whatever needs to be fixed,
Yes.
align the elements of the website. Then after that is the testing. After the testing, we go for the beta launch.
Yes.
Yeah, the beta launch. Then after the beta launch, if the client is happy and the website is fully optimized, everyone is able to log into the website without hassles, we go to the full launch of the website.
What tools do you like and recommend when developing a website?
What tools do I like?
Yes. And recommend, and why?
Since web development has such a wide spectrum of tools, I like to use WordPress.
Yes.
I like to use Joomla. I like to use React sometimes. Those are the ones that I like to use, and Drupal as well.
Okay, and how does regular website development benefit a business?
When you regularly maintain your website,
Yes.
it makes sure that your customers will always have the right content, firstly.
Yes.
You can't have outdated content on your website. Your website will always be live. It will be secured. Nowadays, we have e-commerce websites where people insert their card numbers and bank account details there on your website. So
Yes.
if you're not maintaining it, that information is left out for everyone who can hack your website to get in, and people want money out here.
Yeah, scammers.
Yeah.
So what are the other common pitfalls in websites maintenance and how can they be avoided?
Yeah, the main one is security. So if your website is not secured, people can come in and just install whatever they want to install, and then now your website is very slow. People would take like 10-15 seconds to load your first page of the website. That is bad for your business, because now people will just leave your website, go to the
Yes.
next one that offers the same services that you do.
And how often should businesses maintain their websites? How regularly?
I do it once a week, every week. for all the websites that we have on our list at Jorin. We are a digital agency, so at any time we can have like 15 sites that we have to maintain. So it's best to do it regularly so that we don't have sites that are crashing under our watch.
And how important are the aesthetics when developing a website?
It depends. It depends. The client is the one who's going to tell us how many visually appealing things they want to see on the website. So you can have a corporate website where you just need like your clean finish, straight to the point type of.
Yes.
Then you would have someone who is a videographer or photographer maybe, or a digital designer who wants everything to be moving, more colors, more interaction with the digital elements on the website. So it depends. It depends.
And how do you balance the aesthetics and the functionality of a website?
Well, a website should have both. It should be visually appealing, and it should be fully functional all the time.
Would you say it's equally important, or there's one that is more important than the other?
It has to be functional more. I would put it as 70-30, 70% functional, 30% aesthetics, yeah.
So what do you enjoy the most about being a web administrator?
It's an ever-changing world. Like being a web administrator, you sometimes delve into web development. You sometimes delve into the design aspect of the website. You meet different clients, different challenges. So it's an ever-changing life cycle. You learn every time, every day. You learn something else.
Okay, so for someone at home who wishes to be a web administrator, what advice do you have for them? What they should be looking into? What should they be studying, etc.?
They should be studying IT, more specifically with web development as a major. And yeah, there's lots of videos on YouTube where you can get like tips on how to start with web development and where to go if you need something like accreditation and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, Teboho, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Akhona.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the end of our podcast. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time. Bye.